some audio. Wait, kind of sound quiet a little bit. Okay. How does Twitch sound actually? Okay. How are you, Twitchy? Looks good, looks good. Pop out. Okay. All right, that looks good. That's fine. Cool. Okay, I think we are ready to get started. So audio come from Twitch. All right, so I've been just testing things out. So yesterday I forgot to actually sell everything, but you could, here's all the stuff I just sold. Prices have been like fluctuating like throughout the day, but I was able to get it done. I'll take a screenshot of this. I don't need to take another screenshot. And yeah, I'm just gonna collect. We have like a ton of money. Oh yeah, and before the stream I was like testing the cluster jewel, like how to craft the cluster jewel. I was trying out various methods, and we actually hit like a very good large cluster jewel. The only downside to this one is that it's like 1% less cast speed and 1% less all damage. So I don't really know where to place it. Like 4 divines, like maybe, because it's good. I just don't know if I want to personally use it myself, because I want the perfect cluster jewel. But yeah, we could try some stuff out. I have like decent crafting knowledge. I'm not like a cracked out crafter. Let me just cash this all out. So we got like 6,700 chaos. We got a bunch of chaos actually. Pretty cool. Sell something nice. So there's like quite a different ways to go around crafting this. Um, this cluster jewel. There's like you could like fossil craft. There's the way you go about it is you could like fossil craft with like scorched essence, or sorry, not scorched essence, but scorched fossil, and then try to land 35% and then fracture it. um and that's what I used to do. And with that technique, you know, it would cost like quite a bit to get the fracture correct, and it was kind of expensive, right? Like you could hit or you could miss. But this time, the fracture orbs are actually kind of cheap, right? It's like 140, 150 chaos. So they're like fairly cheap. Um so like let's say on average you're hitting like 1 in 4, right? So it would take you at least like, worst comes to worst, 600 chaos, but sometimes it would take you more. And then you also have to spend another 100 chaos though, like this league, because the base, right? Let's see if I could check real quick. Base 12. Yeah, so the base is 12 passive cold damage cluster jewel. Eye level 84 is gonna cost you a minimum 150 chaos. So let's actually go to trade and pick one up. Because these are quite expensive. This is 119. Dude, the loading screens in PoE, kind of rough. Oh, look at this guy, bro. So this is the other thing, right? Since the what GGG have done recently, have they moved like things, what's it called, fossils to delve more, and then cluster jewels more to simulacrum, right? So this guy, you could tell he's been farming simulacrums. He's got a couple of voices, unID'd voices. The simulacrums are very, very popular. But yeah, here's our large cluster jewel, eye level 84. It's gonna cost you about like 120 chaos. And yeah, so you could try the scorch method. You could also just do alt or alteration spam, right? And try to hit percent 35% effect, right? It's a prefix. So anytime you only roll like a suffix, you want to, so right here you rolled a prefix, so you don't want to augment this because it's a suffix. Main thing you want, so here we hit like 25%, we would want to hit like 35%. I haven't done this in a while, like a rolling cluster jewels. It's been a while. We hit 25% again. So it's actually not that crazy to hit. We'll see if we can do it. So we hit like cast speed. But the number one thing you want to actually hit is the increased effect, because that's going to be the hardest to roll. So right here we hit 35%, right? So you would want to do this, just alteration spam until you get 35%. You could like augment. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, we have two chances. I highly doubt we're gonna hit anything. That one's fine. Dexterity. Yeah, so I mean this ended up being okay. But right, we got two of the mods that we wanted. 35% increase effect and 4% to all elemental resistance. Um yeah, you could basically you would try to create like four of these and try to hit the 35%. Once you hit the 35%, what you can do is you can actually harvest, let's say this is fractured, you know, you need yellow juice and so reforge, actually it's speed, speed, and then this is how you would guarantee, um let me just check how much this is. There's no way it's gonna 5 divines. I really doubt that actually, because I think it comes with, it's not factoring in the cast speed. But if this was fractured, you would just roll like speed. I'm just gonna roll speed right now just so we could like see what it looks like. So here we hit like 2%. Um, there is a chance. I just don't know. Like pretty much you're always gonna guarantee hit like cast speed. It's just you would have to hit like something like one sort of resist along with it that you want. I mean, like this is pretty decent, right? Your 35% effect and 2% increase cast speed, um, etc. And every time you reroll, it's about like 3 chaos. It's not, this is not terrible. Um, so here, you know, there's like a chance. You know, there's also, since exalts are very cheap, there's like a lot of room to just slam. Most of the time, wow, we hit 25% effect. So, you know, the perfect stat that we want to have is 35% increase effect and then 3% cast speed with cold skills. So, the, if you average out, if you calculate the worst case scenario, it's roughly like 5 or 6 divines for like fracturing. But I just don't have, I just don't have the exact what's it called, the stats on like on average how many times I would have to re-roll this on harvest. Like, you know, there's only 3 chaos a pop, right? Is like, what is my chance of hitting cast speed and increase effect? And like, I've been testing it, and it's pretty like consistent that you get a decent roll on the cast speed, and then sometimes you actually hit increase effect. So you know, I don't know what's going on with that. Uh, see, like right here, right? Like you just didn't hit the high rolls, but this is like almost like perfect. Again, like this is like almost perfect. It's 25% increase effect, and it actually has dexterity too, which is like one of the stats that we would preferably want. Uh, Prismatic heart. Okay, so here we hit 3%, and then we could you know. Okay. It comes so close to getting it. So I'm thinking like this actually is like one of the best ways to do it. Just a re-roll. Like hit 3% like this and then hope to hit um the increase effect. Also, yeah, you should. The other thing I guess to mention is it's a prefix modifier, so you have to have an open prefix, otherwise, I guess it's not worth really slamming. Yeah, wasting a bunch of money, but it's okay. I need to like experiment anyways. I started off with like 14k. I had like 18k actually. I could just do the math after. 3% open prefix. Yeah, it might just be better to fracture, I think, and then do this. But then that's gonna cost like 6 divine for sure. I just wanted to waste like maybe like 100 chaos or like 200 chaos just to kind of see what happens. Okay, well there you go. So I don't know. I think this might be the best way to do it. Cause like this is like insane, right? So you have 35% increase effect, you have your 3 cast speed, and now you have 3 all attributes. This is like one of the best ones, like 10 divines. Yeah, it's like worth like 10 divines. I don't like, if I was to personally rate it like for my build, I would price this at still like 6 7 divines, you know, but it just, there's just a none in the market, right? It's just me and this other guy who has a 10 divines. So something to think about. I do have another one that I was able to get. You know, maybe this is like an option. Getting like a fractured like Ellie res and then just spamming it, or just there's probably a lot of different ways. It's just most of the time, right? Like we just end up making so much money that I just buy it up front. Like I don't mind paying like 6 7 divines to just have what I want. But yeah, so these are like two basically end game 12 passive cluster jewels, both 35% effect. One with elemental res, which is what we need. The other one with attributes, which is also another pressure point. Um, and with this, you can easily replace like our current clusters and start like fitting stuff in. Right, you could like start specking out of these points because they're like very inefficient. Because you're gonna get the elemental res, you're gonna get the strength and dexterity. I actually need to pull out the POB for this. because I have no idea what this is gonna look like. Yeah, let me switch scenes over here. This towards like the what's it called? The end game grinds, right? You just gotta play around with a bunch of cluster jewels. We got one over here, which is gonna be the attributes one. We have one over here. It's gonna be the all LE res one. So this gives us pretty good damage, really good stats. Can we remove this? Yeah, so we could free up 2 points here. We haven't taken any of this. The other thing is actually this thing doesn't actually calculate properly the 35% effect. You see how it says 35% increase effect? It doesn't calculate 35% increased effect, which is very annoying. I think we're just gonna have to YOLO it. And see what it looks like. When would you swap over to this tree once gear is set before? Yeah, so I would... This final transition's a bit tricky. Basically, what I would do is I would want to have an empty belt slot. And with the empty belt slot, I should be able to pretty much cover my res and get ready for like Coward's Legacy. So I could just put on Coward's Legacy. And then with Coward's Legacy, you know, I could start going towards Pain Attunement. Essentially, you want to have a lot of currency. So let me just take a look. Let me just open up another POB so we could look at my build guide. So this is my build guide. Also, you would want to be around like level 96. I'm kind of doing it early. So we're basically at the end game, right? We have pretty much everything. We have Rain of Splinters, Bottle Fate. I could get Dying Sun. I just haven't. And I think I would move Sublime Vision up here, right? I would actually have this like 4th maybe instead of all this. So I won't move this now, but the final thing to really do, which is like tricky, is Coward's Legacy and this 12 passive large cluster. Watcher Side, you can just fit in whenever you want. Militant Fate, in my opinion, is like more optional, right? And then this amulet is like very crazy, right? Like this is like almost reaching like mirror tier, and it's like you have to have like a really, really good gear. So in order to do this swap, this Coward's Legacy and this 12 passive large cluster swap, you pretty much have to have like perfect, like near perfect items. So like my helmet is like near perfect in terms of resistance. I just want 48 triple res, and then I want to have like a high life, high energy shield just to get my EHP up, right? And then I want to have a really, really good ring. I want at least minimum like 190 total resistance. Those are the two main things that I really, really need. And then the second thing I need is a very, very high dexterity on my gloves. Because dexterity is going to be a problem when you start moving things around. And at this point, it gets a little tricky, right? So now I'm also trying to go even more perfect with my gear because I want chaos res. So because I want chaos res, I'm trying to figure out how can I get chaos res, right? Because I only have boots and gloves to work with. Because at the end game, I'm gonna like not have anything. But as a temporarily placeholder, I just currently have like double res amulet, right? Like whatever I could find, like if I could get damage on it, like +1 cold, it's fine. But if I can't get it, it's fine too, because I primarily want like some sort of double res so I could have like an easier time. So these last three pieces, right? Gloves, boots, and amulet, they are just supposed to be like very, very flexible and things you have to like upgrade kind of like all the time. Helmet and ring are just pretty much like mandatory. Like once you get this 48 48 48 helmet, you don't have to think about it, you don't have to touch it for a long time. Same thing with this ring. 190 ring is like perfect, you don't really have to think about it until you want to swap your amulet, right? When you go for the +2 or +4 amulet, you know you're not going to have any resistance, so then you have to think about getting a heist ring. And you know, heist ring, you have to go for like the quad resistance ring type stuff. Like there's so much you could do here. um those rings are like the 230 rings, very, very annoying. But let's not talk about that. The final thing is managing like in resistance, it's a cluster jewels. That's why the all elemental resistance is very good. With the all elemental resistance and 35% increase effect, you cover a majority of your bases in terms of not only just damage, but also like just covering your resistance, because you're spending so many points on your cluster jewel to kind of like just balance everything out. And then stats are also important, right? So if you get it with like stats, because strength and dexterity are going to be a problem, stats will help you like then not worry about dexterity on your gloves. Then you could instead go for the alpha gloves where you get like more damage and more resistance. So it's like a game at the end to figure out what you want, right? And if you want chaos, like chaos resistance and stuff, it gets a little tricky. And then another element to this, you know, puzzle is you have tattoos. And particularly in our build, we have lightning res tattoos and chaos res tattoos, because these int nodes, we don't really need int nodes as much, so we can supplement our lightning res and chaos res with some tattoos, you know. So that gives us another option. I think you could have up to 10 tattoos of the same kind, or like 8 or something like that. I can't exactly remember. So that gives you a pretty big boost in resistance too. So there's also options where you could get, you know, instead of all elemental res, you could get like high fire res and high cold res. It's a lot of like min maxing basically, right? It's like a lot of min maxing. So let's see how I do it, right? Let's do like an example. So we have this belt. We're pretty much a res cap across the board. We have 57 block, 3.4k life. And I think we had like 17 mil DPS. I'm cancel. We had 17 million DPS, you know, like we can just go back in the VOD. It's because I just literally just replaced these cluster jewels. Just gonna give us a little bit of extra damage. Now we can choose to go eye to eye repeater and all this stuff, and it's gonna give us like a ton of damage. But we need to be like level 100. We could like respec a couple more things. But I want to get more tanky. I want to get like pretty much max block. So I'm actually gonna drop a little bit of damage here to go like for the block setup. So let's see how that goes. Good morning from Denmark. I finished up my 3 clusters yesterday and managed to push from tier 8 to 15. Nice. Now I'm working on my weapon. I want to have the annihilating light for my triple damage. Yo, that's what's up. Looking good. What's the price on those things? Let's take a look. They should be cheaper and cheaper as the day goes on. 83% reduced. Wait, can you actually get it below 60? Oh my god, you can. Guys, we have some endgame options. Actually, I might actually buy this. Take it. Take it 9 divines. We have the money. It would help us out quite a bit actually. Let's do it. 9 divines? Is it worth 9 divines? We'll make our money back, right? You need to take it. We have to do it for the flex reasons, right? Wow, this is actually so crazy. 57 reduce. 57 reduce. Okay, it makes sense. Spell block. Okay. All right. Well, GG. Okay. I forgot about the new volatile vol orb. 36. You know, the other thing is we kind of needed to get a 6 link anyways. So it's actually not a bad idea. Dude, tainted fusings are so dirt cheap now. Like, what the hell? Okay. first try. First try, 2 tainted fusing, 6 link. just uh so we could use this, right? So the best setup is to have 2 reds, 3 green, 3 blues, and 1 green. But 2 greens is fine too. It allows you to go enhance, and enhance is pretty good. Today's your day makes a mirror. um. Okay, perfect. Yeah, okay. Next try we get the empower setup, of course. Let's see how much our resistance goes up. So we have what? 82, 76, 83 for our resistance. Let's take a look. Wow, this goes to 90, 83, 92. That's pretty insane. That is actually pretty insane. Yeah, today is my day, I guess. So yeah, Annihilating Light. Yo, thank you from Denmark, bro. Because of you, I checked the price for Annihilating Light, and I ended up finding one of the best Annihilating Lights in the game. And we got it. Something to look for. But what I was going to point out for everyone is these, like, pretty much perfect Annihilating Lights are 30 chaos. And you actually do want to get them corrupted. Like, the ideal thing to do is to get them corrupted, right? Because when they're corrupted, it's easier to 6 link. Like, you can either spend 1 divine getting black Morgans and 6 linking, or you just saw I just bought tainted fusings for 10 chaos. If tainted fusings is 10 chaos, tainted jeweler orbs must be like 5 jeweler orbs for like 1 chaos. But yeah, it's actually beneficial to buy corrupted. I don't know what I do with this. Why are people charging so much? Is it because it's 5 link? I have no idea. I'll take a look at it later. Hi. Trying your harvest strat now? Nice, bro. We'll try it out in a little bit too. Right now we're just playing around with our gear. So it's pretty crazy. Yeah, might as well get our empower. Power. How much is awaken empower? 70 divine, so of course. Gives you +3. Alright, and then how much was awaken empowered? Gives you +2. This gives you +3. This is 9 divine. I already lost track of how much it was. Nine divines, empower. 8.5 divines, okay. Basically 9 divines as well. Can I just get a level 3 one for now? I don't. We'll worry about. Yeah, like this is like super cheap. I'm just gonna pick this up. Just something to put in for now. We'll try to get a better one later. Give us a little extra DPS there. But yeah, this res is kind of crazy. We went from 82 fire res and 90, 76 to 83, 83 to 92. It's insane actually. So we probably don't even lose lightning res. Well, wow, we don't even lose lightning res. Crazy. Okay. What's I gonna do? Okay, yeah, let's start taking these out. Today you will farm new strat or just update build or still harvest. I think we'll just continue the same strat today. Just make a bunch of currency today. But I do have something we could try out. Someone asked me about a different variation of the harvest strat, and I might take a look at that, see if it's as good. Etc. We'll see. Which one is this? Is this the L attributes? Yeah. So yeah, as you can see here, it shows 4% cast speed and 16% damage and plus 4 attributes. But when we look at our build, right? This thing doesn't calculate 16% cold damage plus 4 all attributes for cast speed. So it's actually, we're getting a lot more damage than what this is actually showing. I looked into the Sinister Scarab. Doesn't seem worth for 8 mod. You get like plus 5% pack size and it's a lot of work. See, that's what I was saying. Did you see that comment from Muzz? To me, when I looked at it, I was like, I don't know. Yo, thanks for the follow, Wonder, on Twitch. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's like, I don't even know if it's worth testing. But we might take a look at it still. Okay, so we could put this here. You know what? We're gonna put our Rain of Splinters here, you know? Oh, actually, wait, no, we can't do that. I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. Here. Ancestral Echoes. Bro, what the hell is happening? Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, we could also look for like a perfect Ancestral Echo combo too. For now, it's fine. What's the best eye to eye repeater that we have? Lightning res? Not really. Fire and lightning res. All attributes, lightning res. Okay, fine, whatever. This one looks good. Yeah, I think we could move this there. I don't know what to put here. Okay, let's look at our resistance. Okay, so we're just missing a little bit of lightning res and a little bit of chaos res. It's not too bad at all. I'm doing harvest farming too, but it's kind of boring. I mean, you know, it is what it is. What I like to do is I like to change strategies. So we could do a little bit of harvest, and you could do like a little bit of another strategy. It just kind of all depends. Okay, so we actually have a ton of cold. Where's our cold resist? Here. Here. What's our dexterity at? 162. Are we taking any dexterity of anywhere? Looks good. Yeah, the new map changes makes jumping around easier. Yeah, that's what I was saying. See, the thing is, yesterday, you know what's crazy? Yesterday, I planned on doing the invitation strategy, but then Palstrom literally made this pretty much the exact same video. Like, every single thing that I was thinking of, he was doing it. You know, like City Square to force the Mirage to be on the map bus, the intervention scarab, etc. So we might try to find like a new invitation strategy, um so we're not too much like Palstrom. But invitation is like one of my favorite things to do. I've done it for like the past like 5-6 years. That's why I was surprised when Palstrom made that video. I was just like, bro, Palstrom, why couldn't you go like do something else, brother? Like, for real. Oh, can we get rid of these nodes? Oh, we can. But then we suffer fire and lightning res. No, for real. I was just like, Palstrom, bro, let me just have one. Let me just have one strategy. He's like, nah. What's my other POB? Give me a second. Oh, Watcher Sigh. Watcher Sigh. Okay, so I could refund this for now. I need to get a bunch of levels. I was so sad when he went FF, but then he switched back, thankfully. What's FF again? Oh, Forbidden Flesh. Gotcha. So lightning res we can deal with. We need like a little more fire res. So see if we can get that actually. Let's take a look. I guess we just want like high fire res. That's it. Okay. Oh, it should be attack block, by the way. Attack block block. Wait, can I just make sure? What's my... Yeah, so our block has gone down quite a bit. $11 dexterity. Oh, here's some fire res. Seven fire res. 2 divines. Oh, this is actually really nice. It's 3 divines. 2 divines. Wow, bro. They're gonna make me spend divines for this. It's okay, we got money. I guess I could try to craft it myself, but it's... We could look at it later. Which ones are better? 2 attributes. It gives you life regen. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll just take it. So this is like a new variation that I wanted to try out. It's something new. I haven't done it this season, or I haven't done it in any of the seasons, but I wanted to... Is this the correct one? Oh, reinforcement. So I wanted to build the character like even more tankier, right? Because people usually think that this build is like glass cannon, but we have a lot of new options like this, where we get a bunch of attack block, and we're at 54% or 64% attack block with 80% spell block. So that's like a lot of EHP right there. The other thing we could do is we could get a bunch of tattoos here. And then we could get a bunch of jewels here that gives us a little bit more. What is our resistance? So we're still a little bit down on the lightning res, so we could work on that a little bit. But we want to also work our way over to this pain attunement. For now, we're gonna get rid of these points. Get us pain attunement. How's everything look? Pretty good. We got some extra life here. Yeah, everything looks good. We just gotta get to this jewel socket for Watcher's Eye, and then also these 2 other jewel sockets. So we're currently level 94. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we get to 99, we don't have to get to 99, but if we get to 99, we get these 3 jewels. These 3 jewels are gonna be massive. But yeah, so let's pick up this staff is massive, by the way, at 57% reduced. Let's pick up Coward's Legacy, because now we could go low life. This is why I was gonna do the harvest strat a little bit more, because with the harvest strat we can get 19 divines. You're out of your mind. 3 divines, that seems pretty good. Oh, what can we get for corruption on the belts? You didn't even think about corruptions. Termination effect. I don't even think the attributes matter right now because we are actually good on attributes. And I don't think I'm replacing anything anytime soon. I think this is gonna be like pretty much my endgame setup. I could do 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4 more block. Some jewels. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy. Might as well just get a perfect one, whatever. We're on a splurge today. Oh, I already have some divines here. What am I doing? It's fine. It's like pretty good movement speed, 20 all attributes. Maybe we could have gone for like a 10%. Do we go for that instead? 10%. Oh yeah, this is better. Yo, switch hideouts real quick. Switch hideouts. Yeah, go to skeletal. We'll go for that 10% movement speed instead of 20% all attributes. Oh. Nice. So now we have pain attunement because we are considered low life because we always have vulnerability, which is nice. And we have 170 dex. Having high dex is actually not bad because with high dex, what we can do is we can level up our sniper's mark because right here our sniper's mark is capped at 16. So having high dex is not a bad thing at all. Let's look at our defense. So here we need like a little more lightning res. So the way we're gonna fix this is tattoos. Tat it up. Lightning res, storm rider. So I think we're gonna need like 3 maybe. We'll see. I think we just need 2. Yeah, we're good. Wow. Okay. Then we can get the chaos res tattoos. These are a little more expensive. 124 each. Holy. How much are we gonna need? We're gonna need 7. Oh my god. Let's slow buy these. Because if we're gonna need 7, yeah, let's slow buy these. And then we'll tat up our body. We'll leave this belt away for now. Kind of put our jewels away for now as well. Did we get them all? Oh, okay. Tattoos are crazy this league because no one is shipping. Yeah, dude, I'm surprised. But we did get that new strat. I don't know if you guys have seen or heard about the new shipping strat. Because that thing is pretty damn strong. I just don't know how good the 50 mil shipments are. Oh yeah, we also kind of need to get Pierce. Let me take a look. Is it an eater mod? The projectile is a projectile. No, I think. Oh, it is an eater mod. Eater. Oh yeah, it is. So it's an eater mod. Damn. Okay. What do we have for our eater mod? Oh, eater mod is exposure. Damn. It's kind of okay. I mean, gotta do what's gotta do, you know. Oh my god, and we got Pierce. Oh my god, and we actually got Pierce. +2. Oh no, it took the other one. The RNG is kind of crazy right now. Come on. We just want +2 projectiles. Oh, we're gonna go broke here. Wait, how much do we have? Oh my god, this is so sketchy. This is so sketchy. Wait, am I doing this right? Hold up. Isn't it if I have, so they're both grand right now, so it's both 50-50. Is it I just don't know. If you hit exceptional on the other one, bro, it's just only hitting the unnerve, and I needed to hit the other one just once, and it lowered it. GG. If you hit the exceptional on the other one, just keep it and get Pierce again and conflict. It'll have a higher chance to elevate the Pierce. Yeah, so it's currently at exceptional, but it's now the Pierce is at greater. How much do we have? We'll do like a couple more. So right now, it's whatever's lower has a higher chance, right? So right now, the unnerve is on exceptional, and greater is on projectile. So this projectile should go grand. Okay, it's at grand. And now they're both at grand. So I should just... I could either 50-50 again, or I could slam a random exceptional. Is that what you're saying? That could be the play too. But I've missed 3 50-50, so I'm thinking maybe I hit this one. Yeah, I just want +2. I mean, I do like Unnerve, right? Like I do want Unnerve, but I don't mind. I want Pierce a lot more. So I think we will do that. We will get Searing Exarch exceptional, and then we'll see what happens. I mean, I guess I need to buy one, right? And then exceptional. Let's see what I hit. Maybe I hit something I want. Definitely not what I want. This game is actually trolling me. It went to exquisite. It actually went to exquisite. There goes all my RNG. There goes all my RNG. RNG's got to balance at some point, right? Okay, we do a rapid fire and boom, +2. You're trolling, game. You're trolling. You're actually trolling. You're like legitimately trolling. It went to greater and the other went to exquisite. Like, are you serious? I don't even want to think about how much I lost. Grand and exceptional. Please, just please, 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 please. Oh my god, it's unreal. It's actually unreal. I'm cursed. I'm cursed. Actually cursed, dude. Like, what the hell? Please just go to projectiles. It's so cursed. It's so cursed. It's so cursed. It's so cursed. I don't even know what to say. It's actually so cursed that I'm about to just re-roll. Like, I'm about to like roll to like I'm just about to roll another Pierce, like in 100 tries, and I feel like I'm gonna miss 100 Pierce though. Yo, what's up, Green Viper? How you doing today? I better hit a grand eater. Make sure it's eater. It's eater. I am cursed. Please. Please. Increase effect of your marks is not bad, actually. You know what's crazy? I haven't hit anything that I want. Like, it's just all fire damage or lightning exposure, poison, fire damage, accuracy, marks, cold exposure. Oh man, I'm cursed. Please give me a blessing. Give me a blessing. Give me a blessing. Yo, this game. How much do we have? We just have to settle for something. Whatever the next best thing is, I just gotta settle. I swear. I swear, bro. I swear. Minus 100. I'm pretty sure I lost like 10, 15 divines. Like, I don't even know. Just some feedback for your leveling with Hieroflame Totems and Flamewood. Using Torch Cloak boots, priced at 1 alch, make the leveling build deal way more damage. Okay, Torch Cloak boots. Let me add that. Yeah, Torch. The thing about the leveling setup I have is like it's just purely SSF, right? So in leveling, like you don't buy anything. Maybe I'll reply to some YouTube comments. Maybe that'll bring me some luck. Oh, Wonder, you commented. Yeah, I've been doing that, just doubling. With Itsiri frags on JV, but sometimes the Mirage won't hit the harvest. He told us a good shout out. Yep. Yeah, actually, that's a good point, Wonder. I should use Itsiri fragments. Okay. Yeah, we'll just we'll just whatever. Like okay, let's go do the strat. Wait, how much are the Itsiri fragments? I was gonna use these fragments, but I think the Itsiri fragments could be better. Uh Normal Itsiri is super cheap. Uber Itsiri is like 1 to 2 C per. I think I might have bought the expensive one, but it's fine. Fragments for I think fragments at quant. Yeah. There's a little bit extra quant. So we don't have Pierce anymore, so it's gonna get a little tricky. But we have like a lot more damage. We'll try out, like, this is specifically for my build. I wanted Pierce, right? Like, you guys don't really need to worry about that if you're running a different build. But let's see how this is gonna look because I'm a little scared. Yeah. I'm gonna go get Pierce. Come on, just give me Pierce. Okay, there we go. We got Pierce. Grand Pierce. Okay. Ooh, there's no way we don't hit this right now. There's no way we don't hit this right now. This is at Grand versus Exquisite. Grand versus Exquisite. Grand versus Exquisite. You have to go to +2. Oh, no. It's fine. It's exceptional. Wait, I thought no, you're trolling. I have to go all the way to Exquisite to get +2. Oh my god, I have to go to Exquisite. It's a 50-50. Okay, we'll hit once. If it miss it, I'm not gonna do anything. We'll have to come back to this. Oh, please just hit. Oh, thank God. Oh, dude. Thank God. After like 15 divines or whatever, like I have literally no money left. The +2 Pierce. It's real. It's real. It is real. It exists. How do I even sell this? I hate when these prices are like so weird. I don't know like how to price it. 50, 100, 120. I'll sell for that. Have you ever seen that meme where the little kid is throwing money out the window? I feel like that's what I'm watching. Yeah, that's exactly what you're watching right now. I'm just letting it burn. It's okay. I blew like 35 divs trying to get my imbue. Yeah. Dude, end game PoE it's just gambling. It's just gambling. Okay, Pierce is gonna be a lot better. For like just the utility of the build, I could easily be using Ice Spear or Splitting, but I want to use Ice Spear for this particular strat, like for just mainly for this particular strat. But it does make our clear like pretty insane. How good are our gloves? They're pretty good, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna take this double quant. It might get me killed, but it's fine. Bro, where's the harvest? I'm about to like full clear this map. Damn, the harvest is outside the mirage. Our DPS should be more insane though. Yeah, we're like kind of blasting. Wait, what's the mods on this? Increase life. Okay, perfect. Increase life. Minus res, I mean. Let's see. This guy's the real test. Because, yeah, phasing this guy is, like, very important. And, yeah, we pretty much phased him. Not as, like, clean phase, but, like, we pretty much phased him. Yeah, yeah, look at that. Look at that. As soon as he got down, he just, like, died. So, yeah, our DPS is pretty insane now. We'll probably make even more per hour. Do you guys want me to track this? You want me to track this data or just say yellow? Um, I'm trying to think what I have to do for this build now. I think so. Yeah, we're waiting for this to come in. This guy would he would try to like overcut me by like 1 chaos, of course, bro. Of course. How much is this in terms of gold? 707, 714, dude. I'll be that guy. I'll be that guy. I'll jump you one further. You know what I'm saying? We can jump the line too, okay? Oh, is this a max? Is this extra? Yes, this is an extra 74% max life as extra energy shield. This would be a good damage check. Anything else? No, it doesn't seem like anything else. I mean, like additional proj, all that good stuff, but I mean, we're just melting. Invincibility aura. Okay, let's get rid of these rares. Kind of being... kind of getting in the way. Oh, yeah, bro. As soon as they step down from standing up and they insta-die, or not like insta-die, but they don't get to react, DPS is good. We might be able to try that breach empowered strat now. Like, we got giga DPS. Our cast speed is really good too because we have a double cluster jewel setup. So we got like a lot of things going for us. Okay. Getting jumped out here. Got 64% chance to block now. We can also get block tattoos. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to getting block tattoos. And then we just need to level up. Honestly, we just need to level up. I think, you know, maybe... yeah, tomorrow... Here's a problem that I have. I don't know what I should be doing. Should I be trying to do more content, or should I be trying to level up? Is there a world where I could do both? Okay, I like looked away for a second. Yeah, like, cause I'm thinking maybe we do like some sort of juice mapping strat so I could get XP while doing the strat, you know? Okay, maybe I shouldn't stand in the middle of that. We're absolutely melting right now. Big brain level up strat content. Yeah, exactly. Probably just beyond breach would be my guess. Yeah. I've never heard of this skill. I'll just pick it up for now. We could do like altars and breach and beyond. At least like 2 levels. That'd be nice to get. Instead of doing all these like rippy strategies. Maybe like delirium. But delirium's kind of rippy too. I low-key wonder how we would do in a simulacrum. Bro, Coward's Legacy and Pain Attunement kind of go crazy. Oh, I could have pressed the F7 and got out of there. Okay, let's see what the boys are doing. The boys seem to be playing Diablo. I heard the best harvest strats are happening in the stream, bro. Exactly. Exactly. Muzz, we burned like 30 divines like before you got here. Just absolutely lighting it on fire. Dude. Oh, we got the Barrier guy, I think. Yep. Yeah, I heard him. Yeah, we're just lighting divines just for fun. Currency, I guess. Oh, maybe we got our tattoos. What is happening? What are the mods on this map? I don't even know. Monster life, minus res. +3 projectiles. All that good stuff. Oh, there's still more. Okay. There's like a straggler. We were trying to get a +2 projectiles on our gloves. And yeah. Yeah. All I could say is yeah. We were using, what's it called? The orb of... The one that like allows one of the implicits to go higher and lowering the other one. Orb of Conflict. That's what it is. I think like almost like 15 divines on Orb of Conflict. But then all the other stuff we actually spent on getting upgrades and whatnot. So that was kind of big. Okay, there's a straggler somewhere again. Just giga deleted, bro. We got the DPS. Yeah, I also wanted to put out like an Alk and Ghost strat because I know some people are still in their progression. They're still in like early maps. So I wanted to create a strategy for them as well. It's just I feel like for the first week in terms from what I've noticed at least, you want to put out all the Giga strats first. Maybe you'll feel better. I haven't crashed at all this league. Then all of a sudden yesterday I crashed 3 times in ulti, costing me 39 divine rifts. Bro, 39 divine CU is like chump change though. So I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. It just reminded me that 39 divs is like 1% of your overall total. I mean, best money making is actually just like flipping, but as soon as I show as soon as I make like a good flipping video, then it's just like over. Because people are gonna be like, well, I can't do this anymore. Like, this strat's gone. And in order to make a good flipping video, you have to like burn an item. Like you just have to be like, okay, this is how I did it. This is the item I did. Maybe like an investment video. That could be a little fun thing. The problem is you have to like start investing like day 3. Like day 2. But it's hard to do it, but that's like just impossible, right? Because people really can't relate to that. Because on day 2, you don't have like 10 divines to just... Oh, I'm going to put 10 divines to the side on day 2. Can I see your current PUB? Just want to check it out. Yeah, for sure. I actually need to make my day 6 current PUB. After I finish this map, I'll post it for you. Yeah, where the flipping videos at? You know what's crazy? I actually made a full flipping video and I just didn't release it. But it was for PoE 2. That's why. Flipping in PoE 2 is just like 90% of the way to go for me. People that are looking to make investment don't need investment. Exactly, yeah. They already know. They already know. Bro. They have it figured out. Lymph if you can, whenever. Thank you. Yeah, I'm about to do that. Do we get tattoos? We got some tattoos. Let's tat ourselves up, shall we? This will be a very accurate representation. It's a timestamp. One. There's still enough items that will at least triple in price in the next week. You can make some mid-budget ones for people with, yeah, that don't know a lot yet. Yeah. Okay. Let's tat ourselves up. So we have 54 chaos res. Honestly, pretty solid. But we got these tattoos, 102 chaos each. They give 3 chaos res. So I kind of want to be careful exactly where I place them. Usually this top side is guaranteed. Also, this is guaranteed, and this is guaranteed. And now we have 75 chaos res. Oh, we got a crack staff, by the way. We got the volatile staff, or volatile orb staff. So we spent 9 divines on this too earlier. I was just trying to look at the prices, and I saw this. It was like the only one in the market. So I was like, yo, let's pick this up. Yeah, let me just zone change, and I should be able to build update. Okay, so build update. So yesterday / today, seems like we're at roughly 21 mil DPS. Wait, let me, yeah, 21. Oh, I guess I already saved this. We technically didn't have this. We were at like 17 mil DPS. What were we on day 4? Day 4. I have no idea why this is not working. I have no idea why it's not working. Okay, whatever. We'll just make day 6. Seems like some of our POBs got bugged. Mirage, punch. Yeah, we're at like 21 million DPS. Should be a little bit more. Yeah, 23, 24 mil DPS. No flask turned on. If you put the flask on, we're doing like 32 mil DPS, but 21 mil DPS, not too bad. Let me just save this so I could share it with you. Oh, let me put on Helpalera. Also, I don't know if it's able to calculate 57% reduce elemental resist yet. So it shows like my element resist is not fully... Oh, wait. I don't know why that wasn't selected. There you go. Yeah, we got 64 block, 80 spell block, and 24 mil DPS. So we got these small nodes. We got rid of the jewel slots. And right now we're at level 94, and now we're just trying to get like more jewel slots. And with the more jewel slots, we can get like pretty much like more damage. We'll kind of work on that. That's pretty much the last step to this build slash direction I want to go. I could get rid of this and just, you know, make a jewel slot, but the final step is going to be getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels. That'll put us at 99, which is kind of, it's kind of a lot. Maybe I just respec this. We go for level 98 instead. 98 seems like more reasonable. Config. Okay, yeah, let me just share this. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, just check out the loadout. Here's the POB. I'll put it on YouTube chat too. Is this still good with the price jump on Cornucopia? It's up to 41C or 4 for a div alone. I did get lucky today during back farming. So War Frenzy, you know, whatever, you know, like the strats are always going to make roughly 1 divine per hour or per map. So you just got to calculate whether the scarab costs add up to something that's reasonable, right? So even if the scarabs go to 41 chaos, that's just, you know, you take 10 chaos out of your 1 div profit. So even if the scarabs go to like 80 chaos, I would still do this strat. Because it would roughly be worth like 0.8 divines per map or whatever the actual number. Hi, noob question. What is the other spell for if you still use Ancestral Bond? I see you use Cold Snap plus Culling Strike. Yeah, so the main reason I use Cold Snap is for bossing. And the reason for that is because of Bone Chill. And what Bone Chill does is, based on the chill effect on the target, they take increased damage. So it's like it's a little bit like extra damage on single target. If you use it on like single target. Also can't get good block, stuck at 48. Yeah, you're gonna be at 48 for a little while until you could start doing some like investment. Like trying to get like really good jewels, right? Like +3 block, also tattoos. So that's also something that I'm working on. I'm trying to get my block up. We'll see how that goes. So currently for my block, I got these small nodes just because I swapped to the 12 passive cluster jewels. And we crafted this one ourselves, and then this one I bought for 5 divines because the price was good. But it seems the best way to craft this is just to harvest spam speed reforge on an eye level 84 base. And yeah, you'll hit it. You'll hit like a lot of cast speed. You just want to hit 35% increase effect, and then like Exalt Slam to see if you get anything good. Attribute is what you want, and all elemental res is what you want. But our attributes are like overkill right now. We can actually level up Sniper's Mark. So I'm gonna unlock Sniper's Mark. Everything else, I'm gonna leave it locked. But yeah, right now our block is at 64. So if we get one, two, three joules, that'll give us 9%. And with 9%, we'll get to 73. And then we could use these 3 red strength nodes for tattoo for attack block, and then we'll have 75% attack block and 80% spell block. That'll be our final end game setup. We have to get to level 99, or we could get to 98 and get rid of this point over here. Be like a little more efficient. Yeah, but yeah, we're pretty much ready to complete our build. There's only like small few things left, and we just have to level up. That's like the major thing, actually. We just gotta level up. We gotta stop doing harvest. Just omega juiced harvest. Got a almost perfect roll mage blood from ritual. Whoa, what the hell? That's insane. That is pretty insane. Bro, where is this mirage? Soul Leader. Here we go. Actually, you know what we could do? We could try to farm nightmare maps. I should look into that, actually. That would be a good strat. Oh, from the jewel and tattoo? This build is a bit hard. I need to balance attribute, res, and block. Yeah. It's mainly once you get to the end game, you know, you need some really good like managing of stuff. I actually had a long conversation at the beginning of the stream to like balance everything out. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna die. Yep. That yellow harvest boss beast is like such a problem. Oh, reduce damage from crits. This is actually a good test for our build too, because basically we're like always critting, so 60% reduced damage from crit is pretty big. It's a good test for our build in terms of DPS check. Bro. The yellow harvest beast, man. It's always yellow, actually. The yellow also has the scorpions. And the scorpions just like burrow under you and they just like pop up like insta-kill you. It's like, okay. Gotta play PoE 2 for engaging mechanics. We switch the game. Yeah, I was doing stack deck thing. Happened. Oh no, my game's gonna crash. Wait, hold up.